Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklet Educational Channel. So this is the time to reveal the results for the quiz contest which was conducted on 12th of April 2021. So this environmental science quiz is conducted every week on Monday on this platform to prepare ourselves for the environmental science entrance examination. So those who don't know the rules for this quiz contest, you can pause the video and go through all these rules. So you can participate more and you can be also one of the top performer of the month. So let's discuss the questions first before revealing the results. So the first question was, select the incorrect statement about the redox potential of the aqueous solution. And it was from the environmental chemistry, and here the statement which is incorrect is statement number D. Yes, why it is incorrect? Because as the concentration of hydrogen ion decreases, the redox potential also decreases. So it does not increase. So if you are knowing the incorrect statement, you should also know what are the correct statement, because it can be asked in the exam. So the correct statement, let us read and know. So as the concentration of molecular oxygen increases, the redox potential also increases. Similarly, as the concentration of hydrogen ion increases, the redox potential increases. And when the concentration of the molecular oxygen decreases, the redox potential also decreases. So you should remember increase, increase and decrease, decrease. That means when the molecular oxygen or the hydrogen ions concentration increases, then redox potential also increases. Whereas when the concentration of molecular oxygen or the hydrogen ions decreases, then the redox potential also decreases. So it is very simple. Let's move to the second question. The second question was assertion and reasoning kind of. The assertion statement was, in an unpolluted and dust-free atmosphere, the rainwater pH is about 5.6. That means it is telling the normal pH of the rainwater, which is acidic, and the reason statement was dissolution of carbon dioxide in the rainwater produces hydrogen ions. So these two statements are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion, because due to the dissolution of carbon dioxide in the rainwater, it forms the H2CO3, that is carbonic acid, which produces the hydrogen ions. As a result, the rainwater pH is 5.6. So both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A will be the correct option. Let's move to the third question. The third question was the one of the frequent last question in the NET exam. The theme transforming our world 2030 agenda pertains to what? And here the correct option will be option number C. This theme is pertaining to the sustainable development goals, and these are 17 goals which are one of the frequently asked, as I said, and we should recall all these goals. These are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequality, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace and justice for the strong institution, and finally partnership to achieve the goal globally. So these are 17 goals you should remember. Let's move to the fourth question. The fourth question was, if the tropospheric lapse rate be 6.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer, and if T denotes temperature and Z denotes the altitude, then which will be the correct formula? So here the correct formula for this fourth question will be option number B. dt by dz is equal to minus 6.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer. So you should be having the basics clear. So it is asking troposphere. That means if you move up in the troposphere, the temperature will decrease. So where it is minus means, that means it is decreasing. So dt, that means temperature per altitude, that is kilometer, will be minus 6.5 degrees Celsius per kilometer. As we move up in the troposphere, the temperature decreases by 6.5 degrees Celsius. Let's move to the fifth question. The fifth question was again an assertion and reasoning. The assertion statement was, black carbon contributes to the global warming, and black carbon behaves like a black body was the reason. So here also both the statements were correct, when the reason was the correct explanation of the assertion. So what is this black body? Black bodies are actually the bodies which are known to be, they are actually hypothetical, known to absorb all the electromagnetic radiation, and also they are known to emit all the electromagnetic radiations. So there is no perfect black body in the planet, but you should know that black body, we can say that carbon is a black body, so it absorbs all the radiation and it emits. That's why it causes global warming. Let's move to the sixth question. The sixth question was, tropical cyclone occurs on which of the following scales? And here the correct option will be it is occurring on the synoptic scale, and you should know the scales of motion. This table is very important. Kindly make this table. So there are 4 important scales, that is planetary, synoptic, mesoscale and microscale. And the examples of planetary motions are westerlies and trade winds. Cyclones are coming under the synoptic scale. Mesoscale will be having tornado and T-storm, whereas microscale phenomena include turbulence and wind gusts. So these are all the atmospheric events. You should note down this table. Let's move to the 7th question. So the 7th question was a numerical, very easy. 3 colored sheets of equal thickness are placed in a light beam. Each sheet absorbs 20% of the light incident upon it. What is the intensity of the light transmitted after the third plate? So we'll make a representation. So this is first plate, this is second plate, this is third plate, that is 3 sheets are there. Then each are having the equal thickness, so we'll make it equal. Then what happens is a light beam passes. So let us assume 100 is the intensity of that light. Then when it passes, it absorbs 20%. That beam is absorbed by the sheet by 20%. So let us assume here only 80% comes, 20% is absorbed. So when it will pass through the second sheet, again 20% will be absorbed. So that means 80% will come from the 80%, that is 64 intensity, let us say it will come. So because it is the 80% of the 80, then again 20% will be absorbed from the 64 in the third plate, and what will come will be the 80% of 64, that is 51.2%, because 20% is absorbed. So 20% of 64 is absorbed, that's why 80% will come out. That means 51.2% will be the correct option, which will be giving the answer, that is 51.2%. Let's move to the 8th question. The 8th question was, at present which geothermal resource is exploited on the commercial scale in the world? And it's very simple. Hydrothermal energy is exploited on commercial scale in the world, which is from the geothermal resource. Let's move to the 9th question. The 9th question was, identify the incorrect statement regarding the PCBs. So these are actually the fat soluble, they are not water soluble, so it was asking incorrect, so it will be incorrect, and hence they bioaccumulate because they are not water soluble, they are fat soluble, so they increase up higher in the food chain, causing bioaccumulation. So they are fire resistant, these are stable at high temperature, and they have also high electrical resistance. Let's move to the final question. The final question was, self-purification of the running streams may be due to which of the following process? And here the correct option for the last question will be option number B. Sedimentation, dilution and oxidation process takes place in the running streams. As a result, the water is self-purified. So now it's time to reveal the name of the winner, and the winner is Shivani Jain. So congratulations to Shivani for securing 10 out of 10 marks and commenting first. So Alka Jain have also secured 10 out of 10 marks. So congratulations to Alka also. So other participants who have also done well are Sweety Daya, Khadija Samreen, Akanksha Ray, Barkha Bist, Anurag Bera, Shohavani, Fatima Muhammad, Mridu Malviya, Geeta Sharma, Harsi Joshi, Rayaz Mir and Suraj. So congratulations to all of you and keep up the good work. So if you want to know more about environmental science, you can go through all the important playlists which I have provided in the link. So you can go through all of them, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get further updates. See you guys in our next video.